Hello everyone and welcome to this video on Mythic Plus tips and tricks. So Mythic Plus was introduced a few weeks after expansion release and is a challenging dungeon that is unlocked by using a Mythic Plus key. These keys increase in difficulty the higher the key and also have affixes each week. The affixes varies across the weeks, but some weeks are better than others. Here is a list of all possible affixes at the moment, but keep in mind that more types of affixes will be added in 7.2. In this video, I will be talking about some add-ons that are useful to this Legion dungeon system and how you as a player can improve in the Mythic Plus setting. So first of all, you're wondering, how do I find a Mythic Plus group? You've got yourself some gear, you got yourself some epics, you are ready for the challenge. Well, there are several things you can do. You can use the LFG system integrated into World of Warcraft to search for a specific dungeon, and after that insert what plus key you would like. And to be fair, this is a great resource because you will eventually find what you're looking for. But if you want to be a little bit more specific, I recommend you guys check out the Discord group called Mythic Plus Group Finder. I think this is an amazing resource for anyone that is wanting to farm Mythic Plus for whatever reason. People on this Discord get together and do all kinds of keys, high or low. People help each other out. And to be fair, I will be using this much more in the future because I just discovered it. And you can target specific instances or specific keys, and altogether a really great resource. Next we have some add-ons. First of all, most people that do a lot of Mythic Plus normally go with a Mythic Plus timer add-on. So I have two options for you in this video. The first one is GottaGoFast, which has a really simple interface. It shows how much time is left, and you can change the settings to display all kinds of things, such as how much time you have lost due to deaths or wipes, etc. It's more of a customizable add-on to your preference, so it's really worth checking out the add-on and customize it to your preference. Next add-on I want to talk about is Angry Keystones, which is an alternative to GottaGoFast. Angry Keystones has the layout already planned out for you, and this is my go-to add-on in terms of Keystone add-ons. The interface shows you exactly how much time is left, obviously, but it also shows you indicators of lines of how much time you have left in terms of reaching the next chest in the dungeon. So obviously if you want to 3 chests, you need to make it within that timer, but it also visually shows you, not just displays a number of seconds or minutes you have left. What I also really like about Angry Keystones is that it counts your deaths for you, no modification needed to the add-on. It shows you the percentage of each mob in terms of how much trash percentage you need, how many enemies you need to kill. All you need to do is mouse over that enemy and it would show in the tooltip wherever your tooltip is. And another thing I really like about Angry Keystones is that you can check your affixes for the current and for future weeks. So let's say you're wondering what the affixes are next week, just go to your Mythic Plus leaderboard and mouse over the list and you will see. It's worth to mention that this list is current, but it will probably change in 7.2 when more affixes are added and the rotation will change. So my next essential add-on is Deadly BossMods. I cannot emphasize how important Deadly BossMods is to me as a player because it makes every dungeon kind of a bit more brainless because you will always have something telling you when something is about to happen. So if there's a specific boss mechanic you need to watch out for, the timer on the add-on will tell you when it's about to happen so that you can prepare to avoid or pop cooldowns or whatever you need to do to counter that mechanic of the boss. On lower Mythic Pluses, this might not be as necessary, but in high Mythic Pluses, you'd be surprised at how much damage or implications can be made if you're not aware of what is going on. And since the game on its own doesn't tell you, I feel like Deadly BossMods, it's absolutely necessary. Next up is what I would call an optional add-on, but it's still an add-on I use actively. I use it for much more than Mythic Plus, but the add-on is called WeakAuras, and with WeakAuras it's endless of possibilities of things you can track. But for Mythic Plus, considering all the affixes that come with the Mythic Plus system, it's very useful to use WeakAuras to track necrotic debuffs or whether an enemy is standing in the sanguine aura and such like. I will not go through the specifics on how to set up your WeakAuras in this video, but I will link to a useful guide that I have used when I was setting up my WeakAuras, so check that video out. I will link it in the description below. So you have a key, maybe a very attractive key. Let's say you have Maw Souls plus 15, and this is basically the key that everyone would like to do because everyone wants their plus 15 for the week, and Maw Souls is the fastest and easiest dungeon, or is considered the fastest and easiest dungeon. You get a big list of people signing up for your group, but you're thinking to yourself, okay, so I can judge people by their eye level, which is what most people actually normally do. Or you also maybe wish you could judge them by their experience in previous Mythic Pluses. So all of this information is actually stored on their armory, but instead of going through their armory or their WoW progress to dig deep and see what they've actually done, there's an add-on for this, and it's called MPH. So Mythic Plus Helper is a tool that allows you to vet your Mythic Plus applicants quickly and efficiently, and get all the most important information about every applicant with a single keystroke using that add-on. So it's a very easy process. Basically, you install the add-on and then you type /mph and copy that list to your clipboard, and then you just Control-V anywhere on mythicplus.help and a list comes up displaying all of the people that have now signed up. And they will be given a score. You will be able to see what legendaries they have. You will be able to see how their stats prioritized. And you can also see how many tier pieces they have. And it's really all the information you need to get, because when you look at the list in game, all you see is an eye level and their role. With this add-on, you can see their eye level equipped, which is actually more crucial than their maximum eye level. And you can also see when they completed their first Mythic Plus. This list is just everything you need in order to pick the best people for your group. And on that sense, the creators of mythicplus.help actually have a website called mythicpl.us. And this is another great resource for Mythic Plus goers. So basically what this webpage does is to have all the information needed for you in terms of your Mythic Plus that week. Not only does it show what affixes are this week, but it also shows useful things like routes, or the best routes for the dungeon you're going in, and how to counter the different affixes. So if you are an avid Mythic Plus goer, I really urge you to check out this webpage. It just has so much useful stuff on it. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it was useful to you. I spent a decent amount of time collecting all this information for you. So if you found it useful, I would really appreciate a thumbs up. And I wish you good luck in your Mythic Plus adventures. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and bye-bye.
It has been